and today talking about putting together an actual plan of action that I think will be very simple, will be very doable. The last thing is taking the information that I'm going to share, and I would say, I don't think anything I'm going to share with you is going to be totally unique that you haven't heard before, but hopefully packaged in a way that you'll say, oh yeah, okay, I can see that. But absorbing it and then becoming more intuitive about it. And that's really my approach, maybe that's my life approach, but especially when it comes to health and fitness, is training intuitively, eating intuitively. I think it's a good idea to write down, what you eat and how you work out, but I think after a while it's time to kind of get out of the books and just, it's more of who you are. I've been told that as a trainer I train by braille, or I train by instinct. One of the things too, as far as this is a seminar kind of geared towards this walk-run, but hopefully we can use this and kind of propel into other health and fitness goals, which I think is ultimately the goal. I mean, it's great to accomplish this walk-run, but hey, what else can I do? We do talk about, action items or putting together a plan of action or an exercise schedule. If you have a clear idea of when is this goal going to happen, and you say, okay, in 7.5 weeks, then it becomes a lot easier to break it down and say, okay, week 1, my goal will be to do this. So instead of, someone has a goal to lose 75 pounds, that can be really just, oh my gosh, this is just too much to handle. But if I said, well, when do you want to achieve that? And typically people say, well, I don't know, 75 pounds, who knows? And I'd say, well, let's just say a year. Let's just throw that number out there. And then we'll say, okay, and the person says, okay, whew. Okay, he didn't say a month. And I say, well, how many pounds would that be every single month? And people would say, well, roughly 6.5, right? Is that right? About 6.5. And they go, ooh, well, and then I say, well, so what does that look like in a week? And then people say, well, 1.5 pounds. And then you say, well, now what do you do every single day to kind of get there? And realize that it's not going to be systematic that this month, okay, 6.5 pounds have been dropped. Okay, next month, 6.5 pounds. I mean, there's ebbs and flows and your body's very dynamic. Having fun is, I think, what it's all about, and enjoying the journey and knowing that when you do cross the finish line, and there's, celebrations and hugs and all that, that's just kind of the frosting on the top, but this whole big cake that we've been enjoying, not just building the cake, but you've been enjoying the cake the whole time.